How does immortality affect the world of business and family? Since the beginning, humankind shows a natural tendency towards trying to live as much as possible. In the future, we will live longer, that's a fact. It is said that the person living 150 years has already been born. Nowadays, several ideologies argue for super longevity, such as the transhumanism, but reality is that we will die. It is also true that men and women are immortal. The human spirit is capable of transcending time and space. The human being can be immortalized beyond its biological history. Michelangelo is still alive in his art pieces, Mozart in his music, classical philosophers in the Western culture, the tyrants because of their atrocities. Any human being exercises this immortality when he transcends himself and carries spiritual actions. And the most important one is loving. The first enterprises were born naturally as a result of the willing of survival. People joined efforts to improve life conditions. This is how civilizations were organized, with the task distribution both in work and the defense from dangers and threats. The human being is zoon politikon, so he cannot live alone. He needs from the others to be complete as a person. Companies pursue common objectives, but these objectives are not the ultimate goals of men and women. The ultimate goal of any company must always be submitted to the common good and respect the dignity of the individual. The industrial, technological, and scientific revolution have permitted an extraordinary development of the social welfare, and due to this reason, the business world aspires almost unconsciously to an earthly immortality. If the company understands immortality as the perfect welfare, it will be limited to solve the immediate needs of people. Companies in the context of this future longevity will tend to cover new necessities as a specific medicine for aging population, rethinking urbanism and architecture, satisfying leisure for this new social reality, and generating new jobs in education. But there is a problem. We are not immortal, not every individual enjoys a total welfare. Inevitably, we will always find disease, disability, natural disasters, or social injustice. The aspiration to a perfect welfare, whatever the cost, may lead us to fall in a pragmatic utilitarianism that may provoke a culture of marginalization of the weakers. However, understanding immortality from the human spiritual dimension offers a new approach to companies. A dignity respectful vision that finds solutions that will endure over time. Industries that care about the environment, inclusive jobs, social responsibility, knowledge generation, and fair and solidary economical praxis. This deep understanding of humankind immortality integrates the spiritual and material dimension and makes us realize, once again, that man cannot fulfill actualization without others, because this external search is in its very nature. The natural environment in which life emerges is family. This loving community that breeds life is the mother cell of any society. In family, every individual is loved for being who he is. This model of coexistence is the elemental prototype for any other collectivity as companies, organizations, nations. How is family affected by the generalized wish of a perfect and everlasting welfare? Family is the first natural circle of coexistence, in which the elemental necessities of individuals are satisfied. The newborn receives since the first moment the indispensable cares besides love and natural affection, and the newborn is accompanied by family throughout the whole vital cycle. Family cannot ensure a perfect material welfare. Nevertheless, any family can satisfy the most precious gift, to love and to be loved. And this is how spiritual goods remain from generation to generation. The desire for immortality have always fascinated men and women at any moment of history. The human being will only reach immortality living for others. This capacity of giving oneself up for others is learned in the family. Protecting the family as a school of communal life is the best undertaking for the future we want to build.